and darling viewers, it's Jen here at Check Her Joy. This time I'm reviewing The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. I listened to the audiobook for this, which is read by Janina Edwards. So this is a contemporary romance novel. It focuses on Alexa and Drew, who meet for the first time in an elevator, and Drew convinces Alexa to be his date to this wedding he's going to, where he's one of the groomsmen. But it's for his ex-girlfriend and his former best friend who are getting married to each other. So all kinds of awkwardness. He does not want to show up by himself. The girl he was going to take, her father's having emergency surgery, so he's kind of stuck. So they have so much fun in the elevator together and hit it off immediately that Alexa agrees to go with Drew. They are both, however, not looking for a serious relationship. Drew's the kind of guy that dates a girl for a month and then dumps her before things get too serious. So he's not great at it. And Alexa just isn't very trusting of men. She's a little bit shy. She's also got body image issues, and she's also got all this work that she's dealing with. Alexa is African American, so race plays into this a bit, especially since Drew is white. So we get a look at that. Alexa is also very body conscious. She's got weight in places she doesn't necessarily want it. So she's always nervous about what Drew sees or what other people around them see. But she does have a really cool job. She is the chief of staff for the mayor in one of the Northern California cities. I want to say it's Berkeley. So she has a cool job, and she's also trying to push this project for teens, a rehabilitation program for teens, but with arts. So that was cool to read about what she was working on. Drew is a pediatrician in, I think, the LA area, but Southern California. And he is really cool, really loose. The kids love him. He loves hanging out with the kids. He makes a joke about how he gets, there are toys all over his office. So Drew really loves what he does. He takes that very seriously, but maybe not the relationships in his life. The two of them together definitely seem to have a physical chemistry, and at the beginning they had a lot of fun, flirty, being cleverness, but as the book dragged on, and it did kind of start to drag on towards the end, it became more about their miscommunication and not talking to each other, and the fact that maybe they do actually like each other more and actually love each other. But the ending, the whole second half of the book was too much of the same over and over again, and them making the same mistakes that it got repetitive, combined with there's just so much sex. This is not a clean read. And sometimes it's just unnecessary. Okay, they're having sex, we don't need to actually see it. Yeah. I don't normally like sex in books. It has to be done right, and this was not right. It would just, sometimes it got creepy. So, and a lot of them just having sex and not actually talking instead. So, this one's kind of, the first half had a lot of promise and I really liked it, but the second half I was okay, now are we done yet? I know there's more books in the series, and I'm definitely not going to be jumping into those anytime soon. So, my final rating on this personally is a 3 out of 5 stars. Let me know in the comments below if you have read this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? I feel this just wasn't my book. It's a decently solid written out book, but it's just not for me specifically. So yeah. Or maybe the fact that I was listening to an audiobook and wasn't fully paying attention all the time, maybe that affected my rating too, but yeah, just wasn't for me now. So, The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory, kind of, does this sound awesome to you or not, basically. I really did like their relationship at the beginning, and how they met, and the meet cute was adorable in the elevator, and them joking around. But just by the end of the book, I wasn't quite so much in love with them anymore. Yeah. So, there's my review. Peace out. I love you guys, and keep reading. Bye.